I nei runga I te wā ko te rangatira te Kaiwhakahaere o te runanga o Ngāi Tahu, ngā me I ki a koe Justin Tipa.
Morena tū mehe, o tira morena tātou katoa he whakarongo mai ana.
Ka pai rā, ka pai. Tuatai ake, kōrero mai, can you please share a bit of an update on the National Iwi Chairs Forum from last week?
Yeah, ka pai. Look, so we meet quarterly. Tū mehe, and this hui was hosted by Ngāti Whātua o Rākei, right in the heart of Auckland, and look, there was some mean kōrero, but it got pretty tense at times, I must say. And, look, iwi around the motu are finding it increasingly difficult to work with this government, and those tensions were pretty clear when the Prime Minister and the Crown Ministers joined us for their kōrero. So I was standing in as Pautai Aotea for Tukuroirangi Morgan, and so I had a few formal roles that I had to take care of throughout the forum. But look, it's... our feedback mainly focused on the blistering speed that this government is pushing policy through, with minimal meaningful engagement that we're experiencing as iwi. We think about some of the big programs coming up, the National Policy Statement for Fresh Water, the wider RMA reforms, and all of these things really impact us as iwi Māori. So if the government wants to deliver reforms that will stand the test of time, They really need to grapple with the treaty issues in a more meaningful way than they are right now. And currently, they're absolutely at risk of repeating the mistakes of the nation's past. So I'd probably finish with my message to the PM and the National Party, and that was for them to step out of their shadows, to step out of the shadows of their coalition partners and take a principled stand that respects our identity and our history as a nation, grounded in te tiriti o Waitangi.
Ka tika hoki e te rangatira. The government recently announced changes to the Marine and Coastal Area Takutai Moana Act 2011, and you responded pretty strongly in the media against these. Did you take the opportunity at the National Iwi Chairs Forum to voice those whakaaro, those concerns, those wanga?
Absolutely. So, look, this is obviously of great importance to us as Ngāi Tahu, and I took that kaupapa to the forum and received a lot of support from many iwi around the motu, as did others, A lot of iwi took the opportunity to lay the kōrero down with the minister and other ministers. But for us, it's... The big thing is we've got to remember that this kaupapa stems from the Crown's unlawful historical assumption that the marine and coastal area belong to them. This is not just about Māori rights. This is about changes that undermine the rights for everyone to be heard and have their day in court and that heard justly and fairly. So, look, they would have been in no doubt how iwi Māori feel and certainly how Ngāi Tahu feel on this kaupapa.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, we talked about Te Punuiotoka, the Ngāi Tahu response to Kingi Tuhetia's call at Hui a Motu earlier this year. Did you speak about that kaupapa? Yeah,
absolutely. So I, in addition to having sent Pānui out in press releases, I invited those members of the Iwi Chairs Forum down to Tuahiwi for our Punuiotoka hui, and that invitation was received very warmly, and I've already had confirmation from a number of iwi that intend to send delegations down to the hui.
Oh, ka rawe hoki, looking forward to that one. Well, ngā me inui, is there anything you'd like to add kia taupuki nei nā kōrero?
I just think, kia Ngāi Tahu whānui e whakarongo mai ana, just know that we continue to work hard to represent your interests and make sure that, we're holding the line with this government. It's a tough job, but we continue to do our best for our people at all times.
Oh, ngā me iki a koe te rangatira. Well, our final pātai of the morning, the taupatu is going down between our listeners, the greatest toasty of all time. So how whakaaro mo tērā?
Oh, bro, I'm a bit of a traditional fellow when it comes to toasties. I'm going to have to go ham, cheese and pineapple.
Oh,
but
pineapple!
The trick, bro, if you want to get a bit bougie on it, chuck in mozzarella.
Oh, that's a cracker. All right. I'm going to remember that one. Kia ora, te rangatira, mozzarella. But that's the expensive cheese, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Maybe if you have a little bit of a win on the lotto or something these days to get that away,
well, ngā me inu ki a koe te rangatira.
Tahu FM.online